Alright, Shalom, Shalom, or Shabbat Shalom. Alright, call Halayim Yahawashi Yahawashi. Double honors to the elder apostles of all Israel, which are the elder apostles of great millstone who do rule well. And salutations to the Bahasham. You know, one thing I'm gonna jump into today is basically you have to forsake all to gain. You have to forsake all to gain Yahawashi Yahawashi. You know, and the brother's video, you know, which me and this brother's been intertwined in the spirit for a while now, man, on everything. But the brother Ratazawanya had made a video basically saying you're gonna go through trials in this truth, so gird up your loins. And the brother Bahasham, he made a video earlier this week basically saying you're gonna lose everything, you know, when you come to this truth, so to speak, you know. And that's the mind state you got to be in, you know, because when you're doing this work, all right, you're going to go through trials, tribulations, you're going to go through certain things, but we must needs go through them things, all right, because Yahawashi Yahawashi has to break us down and build us back up, man. And all this shit around us is just temporary, man, all right. So whether it's your house, your wife, your children, you know, money, you know, your personal possessions, at the end of the day, you got to realize that them things are temporary. First of all, you can't put them things above Yahawashi Yahawashi. Alright? So I'm just jump straight into the scriptures. This is Matthew 19:27. Then answered Peter and said to him, Behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore? And Yahawashi said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit on the throne of his glory, ye shall also sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. And everyone that have forsaken houses, brethren, or sisters, or fathers, or mothers, or wife, or children, or lands, for my name's sake, shall receive 100-fold, and shall inherit everlasting life. But many that are first should be last, and the last should be first. Alright? So that's what we have to be willing to give up. That's what we have to be willing to accept if Yahawashi Yahawashi takes those things away from us. Alright? We got to keep on pushing, keep on trucking. Alright? You got to continue to do this work. Alright? Like the elders will tell you, they lost plenty of things in this truth. I lost a woman in this truth. May lose another woman in this truth. But hey, that's the condition of the battle, man. Alright? Because ultimately we're going to receive 100-fold. Alright? We'll go to the next scripture. Alright? The next scripture is Luke 14, starting with verse 26. If any man come to me and hate not his father and his mother and wife and children and brethren and sisters, yea, his own life also, he cannot be my disciple. Alright? Now we know what the law say, honor thy mother and father. Alright? But the sense of this scripture is what? You know, you have to put all things away for Yahawashi Yahawashi. You cannot exalt these other things over Yahawashi Yahawashi, man. Which means these things should be hated, man. Alright? Because the love that you have for Yahawashi Yahawashi should absorb every other thing, man. Alright? So you, hey, brothers, this is the condition of the battle, man. Like, what do you brothers expect when you got into this thing? You know? We have our ups and downs in this truth, but ultimately, what's the goal, man? We have to go through these things, man. I'm going to Philippians 3, Philippians 3, starting with verse 7. But what things were gained to me, those I counted loss for my Mashiach. Yea, doubtless I count all things but loss for the excellency of the knowledge of Mashiach Yahawashi Adawan. Alright? It says, for whom I have suffered the loss of all things. So what's that? Let's get money, women, cars, clothes, or, you know, things of that nature. Your family, man. You know, friends. Alright? I count them things as a piece of shit anyway, man. Alright? If I truly want Yahawashi Yahawashi, hey, I count that shit as dung, man. Alright? I do count them but dung, that I may win Mashiach and be found in them, not having my own righteousness, which is of the law, but that which is through the faith of Mashiach, the righteousness which is of Yahawah by faith. All right? So we have to prepare our minds that we may lose it all. All right? Long as you don't lose the spirit of Bahasham Yahawashi. That's the only thing that really matters, man. All right? Because you got to understand, the mass majority of the people are not going to understand us or the things we do. All right? So, like, even in your personal life, your wife ain't going to understand the shit you do. Your children probably won't. You know, your mother, your father. So, you got to use, ultimately, wisdom with them, man. Like, all right, man, whatever. You know? When people think you're in the wrong, because, first of all, our daily lives, we filter everything through the scriptures. A lot of that is contrary to people, you know? Like the scriptures say, man. They count it a strange thing that we don't do the things they do. All right? So even your woman may get mad and fed up, or even though you ain't doing nothing wrong, she may get mad and fed up, but that's because ultimately she's a weaker vessel. All right? She doesn't understand. So if she wants to walk out, oh, so what, man? She want to go, all right, you keep it moving, man. Because the woman that you want to stay with you forever is wisdom. All right? So be prepared to lose a lot of things, brothers. This brings me to Mark 8 and 34. All right, this is Mark 8 and 34. And when he had called the people unto him, and his disciples also, he said unto them, whosoever will come after me, let him deny himself. Ooh, that says a lot, brothers. Because it's not about you no more, man. It's about Bahasham Yahawashi. So everything that you used to do, you got to cut off, man. All right? Take up his cross and follow me. Now, what's symbolic for that cross? All right, what's symbolic for that burden, man? All right, tribulations, trials and tribulations, man. All right? Because that's what comes with this truth. TTT, trials, tribulations, truth. All right? They all go together, man. All right? Acts 14 and 22. All right, you brothers can look it up. You guys should know what that scripture says. Whosoever shall save his life shall lose it. All right, so you want these dainty things in America. You want to be a family man and, you know, exalt all this other stuff over Bahasham Yahawashi. Cool, you know what? You can have it. Because at the end game, you're going to lose this life, man. All right? The Lord is going to destroy you and whatever the fuck you got. All right? Hey, look what happened to Job, man. Job, what? Lost his life, so to speak, as in the things that he had, going through trials and tribulations, just to be proved of Bahasham Yahawashi, man. All right? And what did he get? 100-fold, 7-fold, man. Even better than before. All right? So we have the examples in the scriptures about men that goes through fiery trials, and look at their outcome, man. So imagine our outcome if we be of the elect, man. All right? Guess what? You lose a wife, you lose your children, you lose your mother. Hey, guess what? You see them in the kingdom, and they're going to be in a right state of mind. All right? They're going to be much better. All right? But whoever should lose his life for my sakes, there you go. Lose your life for the Bahasham Yahawashi's sakes. In the Gospels, the same shall save it. For what shall it profit a man if he gain the whole world and lose his soul? Exactly, man. All right? It makes no fucking sense, man. Because this shit is temporary. What shall man give? This is Matthew 19, starting with verse 20. And the young man said unto him, all these things have I kept from my youth. He's talking about his riches. What lack I yet? Yahawashi said to him, if thou wilt be perfect, go and sell that thou hast, and give to the poor, and thou shalt have treasure in heaven. All right? So, listen. Basically, Yahawashi told him, sell all your worldly possessions, because guess what you're going to gain? A treasure in heaven. All right? Where your heart is, so is your treasure. Basically, I roughly paraphrase that scripture. All right? So that's what Yahawashi was telling this young man. And come follow me. And when the young man heard this saying, he went away sorrowfully, because for he had great possessions. So this man couldn't give up them things. You got guys well, so-called guys in the truth that cannot give up certain things of the world, man. So guess what? Ultimately, you guys cannot follow Yahawashi, man. You can't. Then Yahawashi said unto his disciples, verily I say unto you, that a rich man shall hardly enter to the kingdom of heaven. And again I say unto you, it is easier for a camel to go through an eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter in the kingdom of God. That's why I believe it's Proverbs. It says, give me neither riches nor poverty, man. All right? Because we just need our daily bread, man, to survive. That's it. That's it. Things of today is sufficient for today. Things of tomorrow, man. All right? But the key thing is, you got to lose shit, man. You're going to lose shit. All right? This is Matthew 4:19. Matthew 4:19. He said unto them, follow me, and I will make. Now this is going to Peter and his brother. This is Yahawashi speaking unto them. He said unto them, follow me, and I will make ye fishers of men, which we are today, man. And they straightway left their nets and followed him. So they left whatever the hell they was doing behind just to follow Yahawashi. All right, Peter and his brother, they could have got mad money off of fishes. Who knows how much money they was bringing in, you know? But they still gave that up to follow Yahawashi. All right, you guys got to count the cost. All right, listen. The things we lose while we're in the truth cannot compare to the glory that Yahawashi is going to give us. All right. Fuck this world, man, because what we about to get is special, man. It's special. This is Matthew 8:21. And then another of his disciples said unto him, Lord, suffer me first to go bury my father. But Yahawashi said unto him, follow me and let the dead bury their dead, man. Fuck all that shit, man. When you do the work, you got to do the work. All right? It's about Yahawashi. We are literally separate from this world. Solitaire, man. All right? Do we still have to deal with everyday life? Yeah. I ain't telling you just be an asshole, but this is the main talent. You know what? Yeah, I am telling you to be an asshole. This is the main mentality you have to have. But of course, you use wisdom in your everyday life. All right? And just don't walk around like a fucking honcho all the time, you know? And go from there to... And these are just examples of how losing shit in the truth, but you got to keep on pushing, keep on trucking, man. Whatever it may be, man, you keep going, man. All right? Because this is, like the brother said, this is the condition of the battle. All right? When you read these scriptures, we know what's going to happen. We know what's coming. So when it happens, don't marvel at it. Yeah, I ain't going to stun it. You may be salty. It may hurt at certain times. You have your ups and downs. But ultimately, you have to gird up your loins and keep on going. All right? This brings me to Ezekiel, the 24th chapter. This is Ezekiel 24:15. And this is pretty heavy, man. Let's go into this last example I have. Also, the word of Yahawah came unto me, saying, Son of man, behold, I take away from thee the desire of thy eyes with a stroke. So what was the desire of Ezekiel's eyes, man? Neither shalt thou mourn nor weep, neither shall thy tears run down, forbear to cry, make no mourning for the dead. Bind thy tire upon thy tire of thine head upon thee, which is a mercury, all right, and put on thy shoes upon thy feet, and cover not thy lips, and eat not the bread of men. So I spake unto the people in the morning, which means Ezekiel went out to preach, man. All right. So what was the desire of his eyes, and what did the Lord hit with a stroke, man? All right, which is really death. It says, in that evening my wife died, and I did in the morning as I was commanded. So guess what? This man's wife was literally taken away from him. Did he cry? No. He continued to do the work. Because Yahawashi forewarned him that this was going to happen. Just like we have these scriptures, all right, things that was written aforetime was for our learning. We have these scriptures that give a certain example of men losing things in the truth. All right? And look at the example that was just given. Lord told him, don't cry, don't mourn, don't do nothing. But go out and preach. That's it. Because that's the key job, brothers. And that's the bitterness of the scriptures. Knowing that we lose things in this truth, man. And we just have to bite the bullet and accept it, because ultimately we want the excellency of Mashiach Yahawashi, man. That's what we want. All right? So you may lose your kids, wife, job, whatever. It's not worth Bahasham Yahawashi. Continue to do the work. You know, you brothers got to count the cost. Hey, sit down sometimes and recount the cost if you must needs. All right? But you can't drop the plow, because that'll be your ass. All right? You brothers need to know what you got yourself. We need to understand what we got ourselves into, man. All right? Because this message ain't just only for the Akim, it's for me too, man. He that watereth himself. All right? So you have to take all these things into contrast, man, and vividly think about them. All right? Hey, this truth is first. Everything else really ceased to exist, man. Honestly. Because we're going to get 100-fold in the kingdom if we be of the elect, man. Alright, so brothers, don't worry about the temporary shit. And listen, man, you're going to have your ups and downs in the truth. You're going to be salty as hell sometimes. Alright? Your woman leave you. You can't see your kids. Listen, you may hurt here and there, but ultimately, gird up thy loins like a man. Alright? That's exactly what we must needs do. Alright? Because we at war. We have no time to hold our heads down. No. Listen, this is the condition of the battle, man. Tribulations and trials, man. That's it, man. So, I hope this lesson was edifying to you, Akim. Call Halayim Yahawashi Yahawashi. Double honors to the elder apostles of all Israel, which are the elder apostles of Great Millstone, which you do real well. And salutations to the Bahasham, man. Alright? Hey, brother, stay strong, man. Because this is just a quick exhortation, man. You know, you got to stay strong in this faith, man. And guess what? You need your brothers to build you up. If you feel like you're feeling down, first of all, pray. And actually talk to your brothers too, man. Because that's what we're here for, man. Alright? We lean on one another, man. And also we have examples in our daily lives that, hey, you know, you going through hey, I went through the same shit, you know. So it should motivate you, you know. But with that, Shalom, Akim. Shabbat Shalom.